All right, guys, come on in. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
All right, so what I was saying earlier is that some people think that God is joking. Some people, let me know that you can hear me. Can you hear me on this live?
What I was saying earlier is that
Let me know that you can hear me on this live. You have to let me know that you can hear me on this live. Can you hear me on this live clearly? Can you hear me on this live clearly? You have to let me know that you can hear me on this live. Write something. Let me know that you can hear me. Are you able to hear me on this live? All right. All right. I was trying to say a simple thing to you, that the beginning of Saint Lucia's downfall, the beginning of the downfall of Saint Lucia has just begun. Because many of us believe that we can do as we like, and we don't want God to be present. We don't want God to be present, and we think that we can continue. So the downfall of the island of Saint Lucia has just begun. Okay, so the downfall of the island has just begun. Why? Because we believe that we can do as we like. For the past week, I have been, as a prophet, God has not only given me the ability to be able to speak, and see it come to pass. God has given me the ability to smell, to see, and to be able to sense. And what I am sensing coming to the Caribbean during this time is not good. What I am sensing coming to the Caribbean is not good. I don't know the time, but what I know, it is sooner than we expect. I was talking to you earlier about this election because I know that the SLP did not win this election in Saint Lucia. And this is the second time and they did not win. I knew that. I knew that the election was stolen. But listen, and remember that I told you that St. Lucians are going to pay dearly for this. I knew it was stolen because God don't tell no lies. God does not tell any lies. Everything he has said to me concerning my life, comes to pass. So why is it that he says something? All right, so listen. So this is the beginning for Saint Lucia. This is the beginning of the downfall. This is the beginning of the downfall of the nation. For the last couple of days, I have been feeling a sadness. And the sadness I have been feeling was not only over Barbados. The sadness I've been feeling was a sadness as I sit, I can literally feel the Caribbean together. I'm feeling the Caribbean together, like something sad is about to take place in the Caribbean. You know, I just stepped on the outside, and outside was so cold. I just stepped on the outside to open the door. It was so cold. We have a lot of changes that is coming. We have a lot of changes that is coming that is going to put you at awe. My brothers and sisters, so this sadness I start to feel. I start to feel this sadness in my belly. I think this is the first time I'm talking to you like this. But I was feeling this sadness in my belly. And it was not a sadness only for Barbados, but it was a sadness concerning the island of the Caribbean. It was a sadness. If you have never in your life feel the presence of God, you will see. You'll see it. So I was telling you, I stepped outside, and outside was so cold. And I believe after the tsunami, because I saw the vision, there was a great tsunami in the Caribbean. And after the tsunami, the judgment came with snow. But when you talk to people, nobody's listening. Nobody's listening when you talk to them. Because what I'm speaking is far-fetched. And nobody wants to believe that the Lord will do such things. That the Lord is going to do such things. Watch and see what God is going to do. Watch. Saint Lucians are now going to cry. You are now going to cry. Can you all hear what I'm saying? Can you all hear me? It's not going to be good for the islands of the Caribbean. Because y'all are being watched. The selling of passports. Children being disappeared. The blood of the children is crying out in the ground. And you just want God to sit back for you to continue to do as you like. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all are crying, oh, we don't get no visa. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet, Saint Lucia. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. I saw in a vision where Saint Lucians, normal Saint Lucians, could not find food. They could not find food in supermarkets. You have seen nothing yet. I saw a riot. The Lord showed me a riot in Saint Lucia. There was a riot. Where I saw the riot was in Rodney Bay. I saw this riot in Rodney Bay, and young men were just burning buildings. They were just burning buildings. And the vision was so direct and so live and direct. You can see the riot and you can see bodies of people on the ground. And when I saw that, and you can see people with cocktail bombs, and the buildings in Rodney Bay, that whole side of Rodney Bay was being burned down. Young people came out in all of their numbers, burning down building. Well, the Lord did not show me exactly what caused the riot. But something had caused the riot in Saint Lucia. I also saw a coup in Barbados. You only see nothing yet. Because I saw this coup in Barbados, and I saw young men with call-ins and guns. I saw people trying to, because of this riots. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. But you know what? 2026 will be a year, because some of us are prideful and arrogant. Look, I have a lot of things to be prideful about, and I don't. I don't care about no house. I don't care about no money. I don't care about nothing. Me don't care about nothing. All I want God to tell me, and you would never know what I got. Me not care about nothing. Some of you are arrogant. Some of you just got, God only gave you $100,000 or $200,000, and you think that you're on top of the world. Arrogance. God can bring down the arrogant though. A lot of you are arrogant. We have a lot of arrogant people thinking that they have made it, and they have made it. Please. Please. 2026, God bringing down the arrogance. He bringing down arrogance of nations, individuals. He bringing you down. Why? Because we think that we have made it. We think we have made it. God sometimes is just, I saw planes coming down. I saw a plane in Barbados. I saw that in the vision. I saw a plane take off. And when the plane take off, not too long, the plane came down in the Caribbean. It came down, and everybody that was on that plane died. I know y'all know that there is no plane crash in the Caribbean. But I saw with my two eyes, a plane went up and came down. God can bring down a lot of y'all. The arrogance. I have a lot to be arrogant for, and I'm not. I can be arrogant. I have achieved a lot over the years. I have achieved a lot. But I let people believe that I'm just an idiot. You know what I want? I want, when I die, I want, when I enter that door, that the Lord said, well done, good and faithful servant. There is nothing for me to be arrogant about. So God can bring down. I told you for the last 2 weeks. For the last 2 weeks. And I believe something is about to happen. For the last 2 weeks, I would just come here in the room and I would feel sad. The atmosphere just feels sad. I know something that I'm not telling you. I know something that I'm not telling you. Continue to do as you like, thinking that God is going to allow you to continue to behave that way. That God is going to allow you to continue to behave that way. We must fear the Lord. We must have a reverent fear for God. You know, during the hurricane in Jamaica, I believe it was a man. They said he was a head teacher. He had built a house on a mountain. He built a house on a mountain and thought that was the best view. He had built, he didn't only build a house, but he made sure that the foundation of the house was very good. You know what happened? God showed him that no foundation is strong enough. No foundation is strong enough for the Lord. And the water came in and dig up the foundation. It was a famous sight to see how God can use water to dig up the foundation of a building. I want to let you know this is about to happen in the Caribbean. Your pride and joy, your arrogance, it's about to happen. I don't care. I gotta come back and tell you when. It's going to happen. I know something that I'm not telling you. Because all we think about is that we can bypass the judgment of God. That's what we think. We can bypass the judgment of God. Well, it's on the way. If you think that God is sleeping, I must surely say to you that He is not sleeping. He will never sleep. God will never sleep. You know what happened in Jamaica where people couldn't find their clothes? People could not find their clothes and people were saying they have not bathed. That's about to happen in Saint Lucia, Barbados, Dominica. That's about to happen. What you treasure the most. What you treasure the most, you will lose all of it. You will lose all that you treasure the most. It's coming. And I'm going off this live. What you treasure the most is about to happen. Have a good night. As I finish speak right now, God is about to do something sooner than you think. Have a good night.